Good morning. Hi. How's it going? Yep, unprepared. Good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to Nerd Mom 72. I'm Sarah. I'm your host. So, I'm making changes, as you guys can see already. Working on it. Working on it. Yeah. Um, bear with me. Doing the best I can. And I forgot my tea. So, I'll be back in a second. So, enjoy. Literally 2 minutes of cheating and using the microwave. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Whew. What was I thinking, right? No tea. Holy moly. Mm. Mm-hmm. You'd think it was a Monday. No. I apologize. So if you guys happen to see my page last night, I was doing some gaming and I I paused it and then it wouldn't let me get off the pause screen. Even though I was continuing to game, it wouldn't let me get off the pause screen so you guys couldn't see what I was doing. Hence, I don't game. I was so mad about it, but I continued to game. Um, I'll figure it out. I had fun. I was up till after midnight playing. Hence my eyes are beet red. But I apologize that the video didn't come out great. So I don't know. I was trying. I was trying. All I can do is keep trying. Sorry, you know, it's 10 o'clock, so my phone has to go off because it's 10 o'clock and everybody knows what I'm doing. But, hmm, you know. Hi, Heather. Hi, sister. How are you? I know, myself. So I have Epic and I have Luna and I have Prime and I have Steam. And it's just getting them all to mesh and work together. So, how are you? How are you? Oh my God, that game you guys were playing the other night looked so fun. Um, I have it to download, I just haven't done it yet. So, it has been a week. It has. Next week's going to be my week to have a week. Doctor's appointments. It looked so fun. It did. It looked fun. It looked fun. It looked a lot of fun. Um, again, I was playing a Fortnite game last night. I will. I will. Um, I will. Oh my God. This is how So after I get done streaming, I always watch myself to see where I can improve, right? Oh no. By Mel or in the game itself? Because it just I don't know, it just looked so like there's a storyline in there. So, oh, okay. Shh. All right. All right. I'll have to watch. You guys, I don't know. It just looked really, really cool. Really cool. A bird just flew into the window again. They just Kurt filled all the bird feeders, so it's crazy. And my ADHD is just, meh. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, it looked really fun. I can't remember the name of the game I was playing last night. Heather! Thank you. Thank you. Oh, oh, sorry. Um, I was saying that it looked really, really fun. It looked really fun. And I have it in my queue to download. So it just looked really, really fun. The one I was playing a Fortnite game where you're in the band and I was playing lead guitar. That's what I was playing last night. And it was fun. It was great. I was hooked. I played till after midnight. But don't you know my ass was still awake at 4:52? 4:52 I got up this morning. Oh, that sneaky bitch. That's funny. She knew. That's funny. That's so funny. It did look such a good game, though. It did. I love the fact that it had a storyline and it was a little more realistic. Little more, little, just a little. Yeah, I liked that. You know, other than my character last night, that my character last night that was a badass bitch that could kill whoever she wants to, but was too busy playing lead guitar. That's fine. It's fine. Oh, you're doing okay? I know it's been a week. Do you have to drive this weekend at all? How's your weather? Oh my God. We're getting that Arctic freeze this weekend. Ugh. Oh, you did? Yeah, the weather has just been yucky. Yucky. Got over a foot of snow at my house. Supposed to get more. Tom's probably gonna come stay here for a couple days, I hope. I mean, the temperatures are literally supposed to be below zero. So I hope. I love the Shriners. My grandfather was a Shriner. I don't know about third graders, but I love the Shriners. My grandpa Harley was a Shriner. Yeah, yeah. I just dumped my tag into my tea. Nah. Yeah, the weather's supposed to get really freaking cold. I don't do cold. I don't do hot. I need middle ground. Where's middle ground? Hence we were moving to Virginia, but I know. I know. Mm. We were approved for a grant to get our house fixed. So excited. I know. Um, just got to finish the paperwork to find out for how much. So, yeah. Oh, and then we're selling it again. Mm-hmm. Out of there. Out of there. Yeah, I don't have enough points. Um, no, because it's just for heat. So it's for insulation, a new boiler, and a hot water tank. So, but no, you won't have to stay. I don't believe it doesn't say anything in there about having to stay. It's not handicap accessible. I mean, the house is not, I mean, because we have a ramp on it, doesn't make it handicap accessible. There's not a full bathroom downstairs. I mean, they would have to gut part of the downstairs to make a full-size bathroom. Oh, no, really? Hmm. Hmm. trying to think. His house, his house is a ranch, but his basement is completely finished, right? And he spends a lot of time in the basement. Steps to get in. I'm trying to picture. Yeah, his driveway goes. Yep, yep. Yeah. But that's not, I mean, he can have a ramp put on. Stair lift, I guess. I don't know. Like we could never do, I mean, you know what my banister and everything is like and how old my house is, so we could never have a stair lift or anything put on there. You know, the stair chair and all that. We can never do that. We almost bought that house in Marathon that had an elevator. You know how much friggin' snow they have in Marathon right now? Feet. Feet of snow. You know, because it's right below Labrador Mountain and Bristol Mountain and all them. Feet of snow. No, no. Craziness. No, the one thing that shocks me about living here. Oh, okay, honey. I love you. I miss your face. I was so happy to see you. You looked so good on video the other night, just so you know. I was like, oh, there's my pretty girl. Beautiful. No, seriously. You looked fantastic. Yeah, beautiful. I love you. I love you lots. I could tell. I could tell. I've lost 18 in my leg. Bye. I know, right? I'll take it. As long as you're doing it the right way, love. All right. I love you. I love my sister. Yes, I know. Sorry. Phone. Constant. There. I keep getting all these emails from the Department of Education. I have to keep up on what's going on. So, I did so much stuff last night when I wasn't gaming. um, took a lot of notes, did a lot of research, printed out a bunch of stuff. I wrote down a lot of inspirational things because I think they're important. I was sent one this morning from my cousin Nicole, and she made me cry because it just made me feel validated. Like I'm heard and I'm seen, and that she's proud of me. And that's important. You know, it's really important. Because even though it's important to feel good about yourself, and I talk about your circles of control and all that, and that it really doesn't matter what other people think or say about you. But when you have somebody that's got your back, and I have, a few certain people that have my back, and Nicole's one of them, it just makes you feel validated. You know what I mean? And that did that for me this morning. And yeah, it brought some tears to my eye, and I got a little choked up. And it was a great feeling that, yeah, I'm doing something good. I'm doing something right. And it doesn't just feel good and right to me, it does for other people as well. And I'm helping people. And I know this because people are using what I'm saying it and putting it into their everyday lives. And that makes me feel validated. And to feel validation um, just reiterates that you're doing the right thing. So I feel I'm doing the right thing. And by incorporating what I've learned as a life coach and in my studies and in my schooling and in my my life, right? Because that's what I use as what has happened to me in my life, um, my challenges and my victories, circumstances that have been beyond my control. I use them to help others, and that's validation. When somebody else uses them as well. And it just made me feel really, really good. And I just wanted to put that out there, that it was a great feeling. So, because I know she'll probably watch this at some point, because I know she's teaching today. So, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. So, if you have somebody that you feel um, is a part of your close circle and you've got their back, let them know that. Sometimes they need to know. And I needed that this morning. I did. So just just do it. Sometimes we need that. Birds. I know. So yeah, I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half pages of notes last night. It's fine. I enjoy it. So the person you will be in the next 5 years largely depends on the books you read, the people you spend time with, the foods you eat, the habits you adopt, and the conversations you engage in today. So choose wisely, right? Yeah, I thought that was great. Here's a good one, too. Self-control is strength. Calmness is mastery. You have to get to a point where your mood doesn't shift based on the insignificant actions of someone else. Oh, don't allow others to control the direction of your life. Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. Oh, is that not just amazing? I think that is so important. So, so important. I didn't do an audio check, and I should have. I'm sorry. I hope it sounds good. Ooh, that might be a little too much. I went into the red. Hope it's good. Okay. I'm going to repeat that one because wow, does that resonate? And wow, I just went in the red again. Calm it down, Sarah. Calm it down. Self-control is strength. Calmness is mastery. You have to get to a point where your mood doesn't shift based on the insignificant actions of someone else. Don't allow others to control the direction of your life. Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. Oh, right? Yeah, that one is just pink worthy. Pink worthy. Oh, the last part, honestly. Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. So important. If you don't know what to pursue in life right now, pursue yourself. Pursue becoming the healthiest, happiest, most healed, most present, most confident version of yourself. Then the right path will reveal itself. Yeah. Give yourself 6 months to take care of your body, your mind, and your soul with these 7 life changing habits. 1. Unfollow people who don't inspire you. 2. Cut off toxic people from your life. 3. Wake up early and go to bed earlier too. I got to work on that second part. 3. I'm sorry. 4. Dress up without a specific reason. And then hurry up and change and put on comfort clothes. 5. Eat healthier daily. 6. Journal after the end of each day, which I am starting to do again. 7. Exercise daily for at least 30 minutes. Ay, 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 yeah, I know. Oh, I need to start being the one person you've always wanted to be. Because who's in control of that? You are. I am. I need to start doing that. For me, exercise daily for at least 30 minutes. I need to do that. I do. I know I do. I always say I need Brett. I don't. I like Brett. I like having Brett around, my physical therapist, yes. But do I need him? No. No. I can motivate myself. I can. And enough motivation for me lately is just looking in the mirror because I don't like what I see. So I need to motivate myself to do better. I do. This is another big one, and this resonated with me so much. I will not wait for everything to be perfect before I start. Perfectionism is fear in disguise, stealing my time and opportunities. I'll take small, actionable steps using whatever I have, embracing the mess, and trusting that progress will come as I move, because it will. Today, I choose action over waiting. Embracing chaos and imperfection is such an important thing. It's a shame that it's considered somewhat cliche and people sometimes avoid bringing it up. And it's true. It's true. How often do we wait because we say it's not the right time? Is it ever the right time? Really? Is it? Never. If we keep waiting until it's the right time, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen because it's never going to be the perfect time. When are things ever completely perfect? Never. So do it. Embrace the chaos. Yes. Focus on your likes, not your wants. You may not want to exercise, but you like how it makes you feel. Those endorphins, that dopamine. Yes, right? You may not want to write, but you like the feeling of accomplishment. Hence, I've started writing again. I do love to write. I love to write. I don't like the way my hand feels afterwards, enduring, but I keep doing it because I like the freedom of the expression of writing. So you may not want to wake up early. I just do because my internal alarm clock says, boom, it's 4 o'clock and it's time to get up. 4:30, sometimes 5, depends. So, but I do like the calm beauty of the early morning. Except for, Mr. Rooster Man next door, Mr. Rhode Island Red, who decides to start crowing at 4 o'clock. And then the goose is in competition, just so you know, and starts honking. It's a riot around here. So, wanting is the desire you feel before doing something. Liking is the satisfaction you feel after doing something. Let your likes guide you. So focus on your likes, not your wants. If you're overwhelmed, pause. If you're uncertain, reflect. If you're angry, breathe. If you're lonely, reach out. If you're lost, explore. If you're scared, take one step forward. If you're stuck, move. If you're doubting yourself, remember why you started. That one is very special to me. Very special. Because sometimes I really doubt why I'm doing this. Especially when I know I'm sitting here talking to myself. But I know people are busy. It's a work week. It's a school week. People are busy. It's the middle of the morning, right? People are busy. I get it. I totally get it. That was my favorite pen. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry. I get it. So what am I going to do tomorrow? I'll be back, right? And I'll go over everything I went over during the week. Because after cereal with Flip, because cereal with Flip is fun. Yes, it is. Yes, that one's getting highlighted. If you're overwhelmed, pause. If you're uncertain, reflect. If you're angry, breathe. If you're lonely, reach out. If you're lost, explore. If you're scared, take one step forward. If you're stuck, move. If you're doubting yourself, remember why you started. Yeah, it's a great one. Highlighted. If you want to live a great life, stop asking everyone else for permission. Stop seeking to live up to others' expectations. Listen to your head and your feelings and your heart. Be willing to take risks and try what interests you. It's about you. It's your life. Your life. Yes. This one I really like because um, I deal a lot with your inner compass and finding your true north. Um, True North is the name of my business. Finding Your True North with Sarah is my podcast. Um, so you are not weak, only unfocused. Swivel your compass away from distractions. Unless scrolling on social media and negative talk. Oh, endless scrolling on social media and negative talk about yourself. Direct your attention towards specific skills and remain positive. Watch how far you will go and the accomplishments you will make. So, you are not weak, only unfocused. Swivel your compass away from distractions, endless scrolling on social media, and negative talk about yourself. Direct your attention towards specific skills and remain positive. Watch how far you will go and the accomplishments you will make. Yes. Yes. I am surprised at myself, happily surprised at geez, um, how much I am not on social media now. Um, I advertise on social media quickly. I don't pay for advertising because I can't afford to pay for advertising. What I do is I quickly go onto Facebook. I put on a post. Um, I I go on. I change my profile pictures every now and then to reflect my business. Um, but that is what I do. I go on real quick unless I'm tagged in something or high school friends doing something, stuff like that. But I don't scroll. Like I don't do reels anymore. None of that stuff. And my kids post something, yeah, I check that out. Other than that, I'm not on there. I'm never on Instagram anymore. I post my stuff on there for other people to see. That's about it. I'm not on there anymore. I don't have time. This is a full-time job. Between this podcast, doing or getting ready to do my other podcast takes a lot of research, a lot of work, a lot of outlining, a lot of script writing, a lot of stuff that I have to do there. Um, yeah, um, a lot of writing. I'm doing a lot of writing. Um, and business model, all of my business work I have to do because I am revamping everything for my business. So, yeah, I don't have time for social media anymore. It just doesn't interest me like it did. I don't know. Plus, school. My hair just went phew. So I just don't have time or the interest. Like, honestly, I'm not I'm not a gossip really. Not really. Yeah, I like memes, stuff like that. I think memes are funny, you know, especially like the Kermit the Frog spill the tea memes. I think they're hilarious. Stuff like that. Yeah, that's funny. Other than that, um, so my next one is I think great. It's failure is an opportunity to learn. Fear of failure and not trying is worse than practicing to improve your result. You can practice, 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 but if you never put it into play, what are you doing? Right? What are you doing? If you're just practicing continuously and you're never actually going out there and experiencing anything because you're afraid you're going to make a mistake, what are you learning? You have to learn. And in order to learn, you have to fail. That's how the world works. The real world. The real world. So, habits for inner peace. I have 6 of them. Start your day with quiet time to set the vibe. Yes. Let go of the need to control everything because, as we have learned, it's not in your control. Let go of accept what is. Resistance creates stress. We know this. Disconnect from negativity. It drains you. Oh, some people just drain your energy. Yes. Practice mindfulness, even for a few minutes. Okay. End the day with gratitude. It grounds you. Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful. 7 places to stay silent. Be silent if you don't know the whole story. Be silent when emotions run high. Be silent in the heat of anger. Be silent if your words may offend. Be silent if it could ruin a friendship. Be silent when you can't speak calmly. Be silent if silence can save bonds. Another good one. They're all good, but some of them I think are just I relate more to. So if you don't need more, oh, sorry, not if. Just put in words that don't belong. It's fine. You don't need more time. You need less distractions. You don't need motivation. You need self-control. You don't need more resources. You need resourcefulness. You don't need luck. You need preparation. You don't need to be busy. You need to be focused. You don't need to know everything. You just need to start. You have everything you need. That one. Just, yes. So there are 3 simple rules in life. You don't ask. If you don't ask, the answer will always be no. If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. If you don't step forward, you will always be in the same time. Yeah. Life doesn't get easier, you get stronger. Problems don't disappear, you learn to handle them better. Growth isn't always visible, but it's happening every time you choose yourself. Don't look for any other state than the one you are in right now. Otherwise, you will set yourself up for inner conflict and unconscious resistance. Forgive yourself for not being at peace. The moment you completely accept your non-place, it becomes, the moment you completely accept your non-peace, it becomes peace. This is the beauty of surrender. Don't look for any other state than the one you are in right now. Otherwise, you will set yourself up for inner conflict and unconscious resistance. Forgive yourself for not being at peace. The moment you completely accept your non peace, it becomes peace. This is the beauty of surrender. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Mental health is a journey, one that not everyone understands. It's often navigated through shadows we'd rather avoid, but healing begins when we confront these hidden struggles, because what happens in the dark comes to the light. In that light, there's understanding, growth, and the strength to reclaim your peace. Yeah. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Your hobbies, your interests, your skills, your talents, they are all important. Please cherish them. Your calling only requires consistency and a calm approach to life. You won't always feel motivated. You won't always get it right. But if you keep showing up, you'll learn, you'll grow, you'll get closer to where you want to be. The secret to success isn't talent or luck, it's consistency. Yes. Oh, this is mine. This is mine. To begin again takes courage, not the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward in spite of it. It's an act of faith, trusting that the universe has something better in store, even if we can't see it yet. Yeah. Be addicted to real dopamine. Experience new things. Love the people around you. Eat nourishing food. Live in the moment. Focus on your passion. Give back. Spend time in the sunshine, wanting to grow and evolve, making a difference where you can. Get good sleep. Move your body. Quiet quiet your mind and meditate. Do these to make your 2025 legendary. Less excuses, more results. Less complaining, more creating. Less phone, more books. Less sitting, more walking. Less talking, more listening. Less worry, more wonder. The only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Forget the noise, focus on the growth. Yes. All right. Let's save the rest of those for tomorrow. I do have a poem from Jen. Very excited. Um, I'm starting to write dates on them because I keep reading the same one over and over again because I look at it, I'm like, oh, that's so good. And then my memory's like, Oh, you already read that one. Sorry. There's a grosbeak at the bird feeder. Okay. This one is not named. Nope, not named. So, the wolf within, a silent bite, a phantom pain that steals the light, a whisper, then a roaring storm. Lupus, a thief in every form. The morning dawns, a battleground, stiff joints, achy, heavy, bound. Each step a struggle, slow and weak, a body failing, unable to speak. The sun, a cruel and mocking glare, ignites the skin, a burning snare. Redness blooms, a fiery stain, a constant reminder of the pain. Fatigue, a heavy, crushing weight, drains the energy, seals the fate. Sleep, a refuge, fleeting and brief, a respite from the endless grief. The mind, a fog, a swirling mist, thoughts elusive, clarity dismissed. Memory fades, a fragile thread, lost in the labyrinth of the head. The doctor's words, a chilling sound. Chronic they echo, stark and profound. No cure, no hope, just endless fight, a constant battle, day and night. But in the shadows, a flicker of light, a strength within, a burning might. The wolf may howl, but it can't define the spirit that burns, ever so fine. Embrace the pain, acknowledge the fight, learn to listen, to hold on tight. For solace in small, precious things, the warmth of love, the joy that sings. Seek support, a helping hand, a community, a loving band. Share your struggles, let them know that you're not alone, the wolf can't grow. Find your rhythm, your steady pace, adapt, adjust, find a safe space. Listen to your body, its whispers and cries, and learn to navigate beneath the skies. The wolf may rage, but it can't break the spirit within for goodness sake. For in the darkness a light still shines, and in the struggle resilience defines. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Man, what a talent. So, the last hour I wanted to spend talking about lupus. I did some research this morning. I'm going to start with lupus and emotional well-being. I wrote up a couple PDFs. So this one is navigating lupus and emotional well-being. So living with lupus is a journey that can challenge both the body and the mind. This chronic autoimmune disease, which causes the immune system to attack healthy tissues, can bring a host of physical symptoms from fatigue to joint pain, and emotional struggles like anxiety, stress, and even depression. Maintaining emotional well-being is not just an add-on to managing lupus, it's a vital part of the process. So here are some ways to nurture your emotional health while living with lupus. Number one is acknowledging your feelings. It's okay to feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or even angry about your diagnosis. Suppressing emotions can lead to more stress. Instead, create a safe space to express how you feel, whether through journaling, talking to a trusted friend, or seeking support from a therapist or life coach. Okay? So build a support network is number two. You don't have to navigate lupus alone. Joining a support group, either in person or online, can connect you with others who understand your experiences. Sharing your journey can reduce feelings of isolation and provide valuable insights into managing your condition. Support groups are a big part of my life. I am a part of a few, and they have gotten me through some really tough times. So I highly recommend support groups. Local, there's national support groups. They're out there, you just have to look. You have to look. And if you're curious about knowing about support groups, my email I have up here now that you guys can see at all times. So please feel free to email me and I will answer any questions that you have. Okay. Um, Prioritizing self-care. Living with lupus often requires lifestyle adjustments. Rest when your body needs it. Eat nourishing foods. Engage in gentle physical activity like yoga or walking. Self-care is not selfish. Okay? I'm going to repeat that. Self-care is not selfish. It's essential for managing symptoms and maintaining emotional resilience. That's very important. Very, very important. Self-care is probably one of the most important things you can do for yourself. And that might sound redundant, but it is very important. You're important. Okay? Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques like meditation and deep breathing can help manage stress and reduce the emotional toll of lupus. Even 5 minutes of focused breathing can calm your mind and lower anxiety levels. It works. It works. Trust me, it works. I've put it into practice. I'm not going to give you any advice that I have not done myself. Okay? Yes, I used to go for very long walks when I could walk. And if I could still walk, I would be doing it. Now, when the weather was nicest, Tom and I used to go for long walks, and he would either push my wheelchair or I would be in my electric wheelchair, Aggie, and we would go for walks. Because being outside and being in nature and breathing fresh air is very important for your mental well-being. Staying inside all the time is not. And even here, when I am inside, most of the time, I still open up the sliding glass door and stick my head out and take some really deep breaths of fresh air. And the ducks and the geese next door and the chickens all look at me like I'm some nut job. But what the hell do they know? I have to grab something. Just saying. You know I wouldn't be me if I wasn't a little goofy, right? I'm supposed to yell if I see a squirrel at the bird feeder. So if I start yelling, get out of here, it's because there's a squirrel at the bird feeder. Because they're not hungry. Trust me. So next is celebrate the small wins. Lupus may limit certain activities, but celebrating small victories can shift your focus to the positive. Did you have a good energy day? I have great energy mornings, but then I need a nap. So, did you complete a task that felt overwhelming? Recognize and honor these moments of progress. Yes, because it's important to do so. Yes, celebrate. Celebrate every little thing. Every little thing. Because it's important. It is important. Sorry. Seek professional support. Okay? Don't hesitate to reach out to mental health professionals, therapists experienced in chronic illnesses, like the one I have. She's wonderful. Can help you develop coping strategies tailored to your needs. Yes. Also, life coaches. It's what we do. We are not therapists. We just give you advice and help you develop techniques to help get you through some tough times, get you over those hills, help you find that compass to discover your true north is what I do. I'm here to help you. So While lupus presents unique challenges, emotional well-being is attainable with the right tools and support. That toolbox that we all have. I'm always telling you to use your toolbox. Those tools are very, very important. Your journey is not about perfection, but progress. Every step you take to care for your emotional health is a step towards a life filled with resilience and purpose. Your emotional well being matters just as much. So, lupus can affect your emotional health in several ways. Chronic stress, the unpredictability of flare ups and symptoms can create ongoing stress. Grief and loss, adjusting to lifestyle changes or limitations may bring feelings of loss or grief for the life you had before lupus. Isolation. Hey, how are you, Ben? I have missed you. I've been sending you little messages just saying I hope you're doing okay. Hope everything's going all right. You know, you can call me later if you need to. So I'm available after the stream all day. So, isolation is the invisible nature of lupus may lead to feeling misunderstood or alone, which is very, very true. Very true. Because you feel like nobody understands what you're going through because they don't. So you feel very isolated and very alone. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't reach out. Reach out to somebody. Somebody. Holy dude, it made me choke on my tea. That's gonna be a phone call. Yeah, I know what you meant. I knew exactly what you meant. Um, is this the divorce thing? I mean, we don't have to talk about it on here, but I hope it's just the divorce thing. I know that sounded horrible, but I don't know how else to say that right now. Um, that's a phone call. Definitely a phone call. So many crickets. Hmm. Thwarted a kidnapping. Definitely want to hear about that. Just, yeah, you can't make this shit up. Wow. I'm intrigued. I want to know everything. I really, really do. Hmm. Depression and anxiety. Really? That's great to hear. That's great to hear, Ben. I'm happy for you. How do the kids feel about, oh God, why are we talking about, do you want to talk about that on here? Oh my God, I'm sorry. But I'm just like, well, how do the kids feel about it? Like, let's talk about this now. You know, the therapist in me is starting to come out. That's wonderful news. Wow. Is she the one that tried to kidnap you? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Well, some stuff's been happening while you've been gone. Oh. Oh. They can, I don't know how, I know, well, it wasn't, I never got alimony. Um, for child support, um, I'm not sure how that works. I was only getting, like, he owed me $27,000 in child support, but I only got $100 a month. And this was after the kids were 20 years old. So I don't know how alimony works, though. I don't know how that works. But he was on disability, and I got $100 a month up until he died. So I was nowhere. I only got like an eighth of what he owed because he never paid child support. So, hmm. Oh, yeah, I understand. Wow. Man. I was gonna say there's got to be some way to, yeah. Mm. You couldn't countersue? I'm just saying. Just saying. I don't know. I wasn't that kind of ex-wife. I never asked for alimony. I never went after him for child support. It was the state that went after him for child support, not me. Um, so, and when I did get the money, the 100 that I got a month, 50 of it went to each kid. So, yeah, I could have cared less. But yeah, right, right. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. I just don't understand people like that's why I was like, it is what it is. It's over. It's done. I got out with my health and safety. Yeah, nope, I agree. Yeah, put your worth and value where it's supposed to be. Absolutely. Yeah, right. Absolutely. What's going to last longer? What's going to last longer? Oh, squirrel. Get out of there. Sorry. Squirrel in the bird feeder. Doing my job. I was told to keep him out of the bird feeder. Bad squirrel. We put nuts out for the squirrels. They're just never satisfied. Oh, blue jay. A blue jay's going to get the squirrel. Ooh, there's going to be a fight. This is my life. This is my life out in the country. I love it out here. I mean, I live out in the country too, just in the village out in the country. Our village is way out in the country. I know what I mean. It's fine. So, did you look at my screen at all? Can you see my new logo that I made all by my little self? Pardon. Yeah, me too. Me too. So, the name of my life coaching business is True North, and I'm incorporating it into the channel somewhat. And I'm going to be doing some podcasts on here, which I want to talk to you about. So, the podcasts are going to be Finding Your True North with Sarah. What do you think? It's about using your inner compass to find your true self. All that. You know, I've been working really hard all week, going through my you got me all into redoing my business plan and all this stuff that's been sitting on the back burner forever. And then I kept pounding it into my head that it's never going to be the perfect time. And so just do it. I am a Nike stripe. Just do it. What do you mean your brain just exploded? What do you mean? I'm going to go with you meant stuff. Yeah, I figured you would. That's why I was like, oh, when are you coming home? Yeah, I figured you would. I've been anxiously awaiting your return. Seriously. Seriously waiting. Because I figured we would be giving each other referrals a lot. Mm-hmm. Are you so excited? I'm so excited. I figured, why not? I don't have to keep them separate. Shenanigans. Hmm. Not the good crack kind of shenanigans that the Irish use, huh? Craic. Crack. You will? You'll give me a bit. Ooh. Because I took business classes and business plans aren't easy. Really? I would very much appreciate that. We need to talk. I have missed you. Yeah. Especially at midnight last night when my brain almost exploded. So I had to play Fortnite Guitar Hero, I call it, to calm my nerves. I was gaming last night, just so you know. Yeah. Oh, no kidding. I figured I could do um like a weekly open session. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I have a lot of ideas. Lots of ideas. Lots of ideas. Rehashed, hashed, rehashed, hashed, rehashed, rehashed, crossed out, rehashed. Mm-hmm. Like question and Q&A sessions and ask me anything sessions and yeah, all kinds of stuff. Interactive workshops, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. Right? Yeah. Yeah. And then I wanted to do guest speakers, wellness influencers, hmm workshops, like with vision boards. And then I also want to do specific streams. I still want to stay true to lupus and autoimmune diseases and chronic illnesses too. So I wanted to do at least one weekly having to do with that as well. And still maybe put some gaming in there. I'm thinking maybe Minecraft or Stardew Valley or something like that. I was looking at stuff. So yeah. And do like I said, Q&A, take live questions. I have a whole, and then I'm thinking like Wellness Wednesdays, Coaching Mondays, different things. I have so much. I had to write everything down because you know my brain. I have so much stuff, especially like workshops and stuff like that. Yeah, I got so much stuff in my brain that I'm like, why not? Why not? But yeah, finding your true north with Sarah. That's the podcast. And we just go from there. You like? Okay. Do you want me to call or are you going to be too busy? I'll just text you and you can let me know. My phone keeps saying there's a software issue. Oh, why? 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 It's annoying. All right. I'm so happy Ben's back. Don't ever worry about Con. Okay. You're retired. Yeah, I was retired too. And now I'm back to working full time. This is full time work. And then I take a nap because I'm so tired. All right, I will call you then in a while after lunch because I'm getting hungry. Don't mess with me when I'm hungry. I like it. Yes. I love being engaged full time. Yes. I like it like that. And it's not work. It's just what I do. I like it like that. All right. Okay, heart. I love you. Talk to you soon. Mwah. So glad you're back. All right. Where was I? Oh, practical strategies. Practical strategies for emotional well-being. Okay. So we're going to build a foundation for self-acceptance. Lupus can bring a sense of unpredictability to daily life. Accepting your condition as part of your journey, not as a limitation, but as a challenge to overcome, can reduce self-blame and empower you to focus on what you can control. Does that sound familiar? How to practice self-acceptance. Reflect on what you can still do and enjoy, even if it looks different than before. Okay? Practice affirmations, such as I am more than my illness, to shift your mindset. That's really important. Establish a support network. Also, very important. Social connection is vital for emotional resilience. Friends, family, and support groups can provide encouragement and a sense of belonging. Sharing your experiences with others who understand lupus can be particularly validating. And validation is important. I talked about this when I first came on at 10. It's very important to feel validated. Here's some ideas to connect, and I wanted to make sure I put this in there. Join lupus-specific online forums or local meetups. Some of the local support groups that I'm in, we meet up at the public library, which is really nice for me because it's handicap accessible. It's very important. There's a bird fight. Sorry, grosbeaks are fighting. Invite loved ones to learn about lupus so they can better support you. One of the first support meetings I went to, my mom came with me, and she learned so much. She was so happy she went. I was so happy she went. It made her more patient when she would, I wouldn't say frustrated. She just didn't understand. That's all. And lupus is hard. It is hard because people can't see what you're going through. It's an invisible disease, right? And people can't see what we're going through. So it's hard. Develop stress reducing techniques. Stress can trigger lupus flare-ups. Yes, it can. Making stress management essential. Practices that promote relaxation can help regulate your nervous system and minimize emotional strain. Techniques to try. Mindfulness meditation. Spend 5 to 10 minutes focusing on your breath or using guided meditations. Yoga or gentle stretching. Movement can release tension and improve overall well-being. I do gentle stretching every morning as soon as I wake up. It is a game changer for me, for my body and my stress. It feels so good. So, so good. And then journaling. Write about your thoughts and feelings to process emotions and reduce mental clutter. Mental clutter is a thing. Get that crap out of your head. Okay? It doesn't belong there. You don't need it there. Write it down. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. You don't need it. Get it out of there. And sometimes you have to physically get rid of it. I do. I need to physically get rid of it. And to do so, I need to write it down. And sometimes I have to write it down and then rip it out, crinkle it up, throw it away to literally get rid of it. And sometimes I have to write down every single thing that is stressing me out. It's a list. It's a list. Write it down, rip it out of the notebook, crinkle it up, throw it away. It's a stress management technique. So lupus can also drain your energy, making it essential to set boundaries and prioritize your well-being. Clear communication with loved ones and colleagues can help them understand your limitations. Tips for setting boundaries. Be honest about what you can and cannot do without over explaining. Use I statements like I need to rest today to express your needs assertively. Create a routine for self care. Self care is a daily commitment to your physical and emotional health. While it might require adjustment, it's a powerful tool for regaining a sense of control. It's very important. It can be as easy as applying lotion to your hands. It is self care. It's as easy as applying lotion to your face. It is self care. Little things, self care. Putting makeup on, washing it off, putting lotion on. Self care. Doing your nails. I don't do my nails because, but little things, that is all. Just little things to take care of yourself. It puts you in control, and that's important to have a semblance of control of your life. Okay, it's very important. Prioritize sleep, as fatigue is a common lupus symptom. It's very common. Nap if you need to. Please, it's important. Include anti-inflammatory foods like leafy greens, berries, and omega-3s. Dedicate time for hobbies or activities that bring you joy. For me, it's listening to music, reading. It used to be crocheting and knitting and sewing. My hands have been really bothering me lately, so I can't do a lot of that. So it's been reading. Last night was writing. I probably need to take a break from that for a couple days. Blogging. I do a lot of blogging, and I have a Dragon app on my computer where I can talk to it, and it types everything out for me. So, focus on what you can control. Lupus often brings uncertainty, but focusing on what you can influence helps build resilience. Small, consistent actions like managing your medications, attending doctor's appointments, and tracking symptoms empower you to take charge of your health. Empowering habits. Keep a symptom journal to identify triggers. Almost every doctor you see having to do with your lupus is going to tell you to keep track of your symptoms. Almost every support group that you join is going to tell you to keep track of your symptoms. Get a symptom journal. It's very important, especially because at some point you're going to notice something has changed, whether it's severity, a different symptom, something's getting better, something's getting worse. It's a progressive disease. So keeping track of your symptoms is very important. And it gives you a bit of control. So also work with your healthcare team to create a treatment plan tailored to your needs because everybody is different, right? You have your lupus, I have my lupus. That's why we all consider it my lupus. When you're talking about your lupus, it's my lupus, you have your lupus. Okay. Seek professional support, as I said before. Therapists or counselors experienced in chronic illness can help you develop tools to manage emotional challenges. CBT is very important. Cognitive behavioral therapy, for example, is effective for reducing anxiety and depression in individuals with chronic conditions. CBT is very important, and it works. Cognitive behavioral therapy is wonderful. Seeing a life coach, also wonderful. They help you get through the tough times, right? We help you get over that hill. We teach you skills that you can use for the rest of your life. We are here for you. We are here for you. When to seek help. If feelings of sadness, anxiety, or hopelessness persist, if you struggle to cope with daily life due to emotional distress, please, please reach out. The role of purpose and gratitude. Living with lupus doesn't mean giving up on a meaningful life. Finding purpose, even in small ways, can anchor you during difficult times. Gratitude practices such as listing 3 things you're thankful for daily can shift your focus to positive aspects of your life. Examples of purpose-driven activities: volunteer or supporting lupus awareness efforts. The Lupus Walk, every year, every year. I'm it happens in almost all major cities. Major cities. I'm sure you can find one near you, or some kind of fundraiser. Sharing your story to inspire others facing similar challenges. It's one of the reasons why I do this. It's one of the reasons why I do this. So, living with lupus is undoubtedly challenging, but prioritizing your emotional well-being can transform how you navigate your journey. With self-compassion, support, and intentional practices, it's possible to build a fulfilling life despite the obstacles. Remember, you are more than your diagnosis, and your emotional health deserves care and attention. By focusing on resilience, connection, and self-care, you can create a life that honors your true self, your true north, even when the path is unclear. So, yeah. So I also came up with an outline. Did I not staple this together? No, I did not. Oh my goodness. Usually I'm really on top of my stapling. Where's the stapler? Oh. Okay. So this will be the last thing I read today because I'm tired and I'm hungry. So, activities and support for emotional well-being. Creative outlets. Art therapy. Painting, drawing, or coloring can help express emotions and reduce stress. Journaling. Encourage writing about thoughts, experiences, and gratitude. Music. Listening to or creating music is therapeutic and uplifting. Very much so. Social and mental engagement. Virtual book clubs. Yes. Love them. Love book club. Love book club. I used to be in my local library. I was a member of book club. Oh, loved it. Love book club. Board games and puzzles. Choose accessible options to stimulate the mind and encourage interaction. Okay. Word search. Love word search. Find the hidden object. I can't even tell you how many of those games I have on my phone. I don't even know. Oh, and accessible gardening. Yes. Inside gardens, tower gardens. Yes. Yes. Container gardens. All of them, yes. Amazing. And it makes you feel good. You're growing things that you may or may not eat. Herb gardens. Oh my God. Tom and I did all of it. All of it. And it's fun. And it's good for you. And it's healthy. I highly recommend. Highly recommend. Mindfulness and relaxation. So meditation apps like Calm or Headspace, absolutely recommend. Calm, I love. Matthew McConaughey can put me to bed any night. Just saying. Chair yoga. I love chair yoga. Love it. Highly recommend. And gentle stretching, which I do every day. And aromatherapy, I can't do that here because my mother is highly sensitive to everything, but I do it at home. Sorry, that was a big bird. Not big bird, but a big bird. Scented candles and essential oils. I love essential oils. I use them at home. Um, not here. But and then digital interaction. So video calls, which I do with my kids, and my granddaughter Jade, the 6-year-old who, hunts the elusive white snow snake. Love her. And then virtual travel. I have done this. I have done virtual tours of the New York Public Library, of the British Museum, um, the Smithsonian. So you can go on these tours, and most of the time they're free. You just have to know where to look. So if you go on these websites, and so the museum, the parks, the cultural websites, and it's so fun. I did the Vincent van Gogh um, Creative Museum. So it was an art exhibit. And my kids actually went to it in New York City. And they bought me the book and all this other stuff. It was awesome. I love the book. The book is amazing. And I have the poster that my dad built a frame for, and it's hanging in my house, and I love it. And then I watched the digital showcase, and oh, it was lovely. And oh, yeah, it was wonderful. Oh, it's beautiful. I just highly recommend. Um, and then support groups. So local lupus support groups, and then the Lupus Foundation of America. So LFA. I have been a member for many, many years. Um, and then online communities. Also, Facebook has many lupus support groups. Um, and then therapy groups. There's group therapy sessions, and then one-on-one. You just have to find them. Um, if you have trouble finding them, email me, and I'll see what I can do to help you out. And then there's tons of apps and platforms like my Lupus team, which I use all the time, especially on here with you guys. And then Health Unlocked is another one that I use all the time. So they're out there, and they're there to help you. So, and if you have issues or trouble getting, online or whatever, I can find the information for you, and I'll help you. So just let me know as I'm talking to you online. So that didn't make a lot of sense, but you know what I mean. If you need help, I will help you. So yeah, big stuff coming, guys. Big stuff coming. But I'm gonna head out. I am starving. I am so hungry. I don't know how. I know why, because I cut my cereal intake down a little bit by 1/3 of a cup. I'm hungry. Hmm, man. Wow. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I might be later in the afternoon, probably because I have an eye appointment. So, or it might even be like evening time. So, but I will let you guys know. All right. Just look at the schedule. Okay. And I might be on gaming tonight. You don't know. Hmm. We'll see what happens. So I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.